Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you be watching this transmission. 'Tis I, Mike Martins. Man, I got a good one. I got a really good one for you guys, and this is going to be coming to a city near you with so much rules and so much propping and fixing and organizing and all this crap to keep this housing bubble going. Now they're doing full stops, it looks like, to start reversing it. Now this one here is going to be a tough one, tough pill to swallow. So let's look at this. Pre-sale buyers no longer allowed to flip condos in the landmark Vancouver Tower. You gotta be kidding me.
But pre-sale buyers hoping to profit from the luxury landmark are the latest casualty of our slumping real estate market.
The condos at Vancouver House sold out fast during pre-sale, but now as the building nears completion, some of those early buyers could be out of luck.
CTV's Ben Milger is on the story tonight. Ben, we're talking about millions of dollars here.
That's right, Mi-Jung. Many of the units in the building behind me are described as luxury estates in the sky, and they come with price tags to match. Now it's time for buyers to close their deals with the developers, but for at least 31 of them hoping to sell before taking possession, they could now be on the hook for millions they didn't expect.
Alrighty then, let's get to the story so my video doesn't get flagged. Landmark Vancouver condo tower that won the Architecture Award before construction even began, it's nearing completion, and that's actually bad news for investors hoping to flip their units before the building opens to get out with a tidy profit. The 407 condo and housing Vancouver house sold out quickly when they went on sale in 2014, with many selling for several $million. Some units have been resold since then in a process known as assignment sales. You could do that. You could sell your place in line or your pre-built. There's a way to do that. It's somewhat complicated, but the ones that did it and got out at the right time, woo! Okay, let's continue. It's like the stock market, says realtor Vince. When you get in, when do you get out, right? As of Monday, 31 units in the building were listed for assignment sale, with many of those owners likely to have only made a down payment so far. Construction is expected to wrap up in the next 60 to 90 days, and that means anyone who hasn't managed to resell their unit already has to settle their bill with the developer Westbank Corp. The company sent a notice to owners that it was time to remove their listings from MLS, not uncommon when a builder nears completion. Purchasers are entering the closing period where they need to attend a developer walkthrough, arrange a mortgage if required. Whoa, so these people are not even approved. Okay, arrange a mortgage if required, meet with their lawyer or notary to do the paperwork to close, and then obtain their keys, Westbank said in a statement. One realtor, Kareem Vernini, has 7 units for sale in the building with a total asking price of more than $46 million. Not pesos, dollars, Canadian. That's 41 million US. 37 million US, sorry. 2 of those units are penthouses listed for more than $10 million each. Penthouse for $10 million, Jesus Christ. It's not even in Manhattan. 2 of these units, okay, but with that, reached by phone, Varney told CTV News his clients wanted to sell for a variety of reasons, including personal circumstances that have changed in their lives since they bought in 2014. He says he's not worried about his clients closing their deals with Westbank in the meantime. According to D, 4 multi-million-dollar units, the developer may have requested down payments of 20 to 25%, more than $1 million in some cases. If the buyers are unable to secure financing and are forced to walk away from the deals they signed, they will forfeit their deposits. But D says that's unlikely, in part because even in this slumping market, real estate is still worth more than it was in 2014. That means buyers who walk away are sacrificing not only their deposits, but the profit that has accumulated since their purchases. The minute they close, when they own the suite, there's no restrictions. They're putting it back on the market, said Dovindo when asked the investors were likely to do. Take that profit is left and then move on. Once the buyers close, if they don't actually move in or rent the condos out, they could be subject to speculation and empty home taxes. So they are pushing this pretty hard because there's too much shadow flipping going on. And what usually happens is one guy sells to his neighbor. So what this is one story. It's a really interesting story. There was one guy in Shanghai, and what he was doing with his actual like high school or grade school friend that he grew up with. They're both investors. He would sell this house in Vancouver to him. Then he would sell him back this house in Vancouver to him, and they'll keep selling the houses back and forth as it goes up in value. They keep washing more and more and more and more money into like Vancouver. And I read that story. This was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. We're talking about shadow flipping here on the channel. Maybe 3 years ago, we were talking about shadow flipping and watch out for shadow flipping and stuff, unless my video got deleted like it usually does. But that's that, guys. So pre-sale buyers no longer allowed to flip condos. So that's what's going to happen. I think you're going to start seeing this a lot. I'd be very interested to see if this happened in the Opal Tower. After what happened in the Opal Tower in Sydney's Olympic Village, it'd be very interesting to see what happens with that. Going forward now with other condo builds now. Because a lot of people are complaining that they invested in the Opal Tower and now they're screwed because they can't sell their units. So, I mean, problems like this could happen anywhere. So, wow, multi-million dollar, look at this image for this. Wow. And all around you is buildings. There's nothing around you but buildings and condos. With the amount of retail closing everywhere, even movie theaters threatening to close, what the heck are you going to do in a huge shell of a city where, you know, that's a topic for another time. Dying cities. Dying cities. We should do that on Mike of the Night. Cities basically dying. Oh, it's raining in Vancouver. Go figure. Let's see the full forecast here. That's why I left. Oh, it's like raining all week. Here it's just been gorgeous here all week. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I'd like to know. Thanks for watching.